AusCycling acknowledges the traditional custodians of country throughout Australia and their connections to land, sea and community. We pay our respects to their elders past and present and extend that respect to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples today. Hello and welcome to the 2021 AusCycling Cyclist of the Year Awards presented by Comwire IT. The big award at the end is the Oppy. It's the Oppy Medal. It's Australia's signature to the great Sir Hubert Opperman, one of the pioneers of the sport, and it recognises our best cyclists for the season. It goes back to 1958, where Russell Mockridge was the initial winner of it. And when you look through some of the recent winners, they are the very best, not just in Australian cycling, but in world cycling. The two Annas, Anna Wilson and Anna Mears, plus Caroline Buchanan, what a year she had when she won, dominating on both mountain bikes and BMX. Of course, Cadel Evans is on the list, our only winner of the Tour de France, and Robbie McEwen, a three-time winner of the green jersey at the Tour de France. And who can forget that impressive performance at the Athens Olympics in 2004 by Ryan Bailey, where he also went home with the Oppy. Throughout the awards, we'll take a look at each of the disciplines and who came out on top of what was a big season. There was a lot to enjoy throughout season 2021, so let's now take a look at some of the highlights. It's always a challenge for the editor to be able to put that year down into 3 minutes, but it is great fun to watch. Congratulations to everybody that managed to feature on that highlight reel and anybody who participated in a bike event throughout the season. The person that has been charged throughout the past 12 months and into the future with looking after AusCycling and leading the charge from an admin perspective is the CEO of AusCycling. Here she is, Marnie Fechner.
Good evening everyone, and thank you for joining us for the 2021 AusCycling Awards. It's always an exciting time when we get to reflect on the year that was, the highs and the lows, the triumphs, the devastation, the effort and commitment that goes into performing at the highest level. And whilst we're here to celebrate our athletes, it will be remiss of me not to acknowledge that after more than 3 years in the making, 2021 was the first year in operation of the newly established AusCycling, which has brought all the disciplines of cycling together, BMX, mountain biking, road and track, under one unitary banner. I would like to acknowledge the many involved, from the board to the clubs and staff, who believed in the vision of a stronger, more united sport, and in partnership with Sport Australia have worked tirelessly to make this happen. None more than the outgoing board chair, Duncan Murray, who retires at the end of 2021. Thank you, Duncan. As significant as this was, tonight we're here to shine a spotlight on the best of our best, who across yet another year impacted by COVID had us glued to our seats, watching, willing and celebrating the many outstanding performances across the year. There was much anticipation with the long-awaited Tokyo Olympic and Paralympics, but that was only the tip of the iceberg in 2021, with our riders not only demonstrating how diverse our sport is, but the fact that Australia can mix it with the best of the world stage. Names like McConnell, Brosnan, Moyer showcasing the breadth of mountain biking, to O'Connor at the Tour, Grace Brown backing up a brilliant 2020 to show she's one of our best, and the nation riding every bump with Saya Sakiabara whilst in the lounge room with her brother Kai. From the brave performances of our track riders in the face of such adversity, to the pride we felt for our para-athletes as they added to the Australia's medal tally, and the historic gold medal, not just for Australia but for BMX, by Logan Martin in BMX freestyle. I would like to acknowledge and thank the athletes for the way you've showcased the sport and the pride with which you've worn the green and gold. Sport doesn't happen without the many behind the scenes, so I also take this opportunity to recognise the AusCycling events team and race organisers for continuing to find creative ways to deliver racing in the face of the most difficult of circumstances. Thank you also to the staff and coaches of the AusCycling system, the Australian Institute of Sport, the Australian Olympic Committee and Commonwealth Games Australia, along with the State Institutes of Sport and national level teams that support our BMX, mountain bike, road and track and para riders, for creating a space to ensure that our athletes have the opportunity to chase their cycling dreams. As you all know, our heroes always start at a club somewhere, and I would like to acknowledge the work of the clubs and the many volunteers who make our sport happen. There would be no Olympic or Paralympic heroes, no World Championships without the extraordinary work that you put in for our sport. Thank you. In closing, I would like to thank our many partners. We couldn't do this without you. We have an exciting future with an ever-growing number of riders racing at the World Tour level. More kids than ever are turning skate parks into freestyle BMX parks, and we have an expanding mountain bike trail network. We're hosting the UCI World Championships in Wollongong next year and the UCI BMX World Championships in Queensland in 2026. And how could we forget the Home Olympics and Paralympics in Brisbane in 2032? The future is bright. Let's ride this together.
Thanks, Marnie. It's now time to get to our awards, and the first of the awards is for freestyle BMX, and what a year it has been for freestyle BMX. Arguably the biggest in its existence since its invention, making its debut at the Olympic Games. First of all, it is the Queensland Academy of Sport Women's Freestyle BMX Rider of the Year. The two finalists are Sophie Hildebrand, on the back of finishing in second position at the National Championships, and Natalia Deem, the winner of the National Championships and fifth at the Olympic Games, and the winner of the Queensland Academy of Sport Women's BMX Freestyle Rider of the Year is Natalia Deem. Here she is.
I am so excited to be receiving Women's Freestyle BMX Rider of the Year award. It's a reminder to myself to know that in the last 2 years on my road to Tokyo, that all my hard work and dedication has paid off. And now being in recovery with my knee, it gives me the motivation I need to keep looking forward, keep pushing and working hard, and fingers crossed make it to Paris 2024 and inspire the next generation of young female riders. So thank you so much. It really means a lot.
Now for the men and the Queensland Academy of Sport Men's BMX Freestyle Rider of the Year. This was a hotly contested category. The finalists include Brandon Lupus, who was second at the National Championships, 11th at the World Championships, Logan Martin, a world title and Olympic Games gold medal, and Josh Matthews, who finished third at the National Championships and 6th at the World Championships. No surprises, the winner of this one is Logan Martin.
Hey guys, it's Logan Martin. I just wanted to say how grateful I am to win this award. 2021 has been an amazing year for me. I started it off by winning the National Championships for the 3rd time in a row. And then in June, we had a World Championship, which was our last event in the Olympic qualifying period, which I ended up taking out for the 2nd time. And then that solidified my selection onto the Olympic team. I then went on to win the Olympic gold medal, which is mind-blowing to me. It's been an extraordinary year. This award just adds to that amazing year. A massive shout out to my whole support team. I'm not going to list everyone, but you guys know who you are. I do appreciate all the help that I've had. I'm going to continue working for these next few years leading into Paris, and I'll do my best to get to the Paris Olympics. But yeah, I just want to say how grateful I was, and yeah, thanks a lot.
From freestyle to BMX racing, it's the Hut 6 Women's BMX Racing Rider of the Year. The finalists in this category are Caroline Buchanan. She had a 15th and an 18th place position at World Cup events this year. Saya Sakikibara on the back of her 9th place finish at the Olympic Games, where the entire country was riding it with her family and her brother as they were watching. And Lauren Reynolds, who finished 5th at the World Championships and 5th at the Olympic Games. And the winner of the Hut 6 Women's BMX Rider of the Year is Lauren Reynolds.
Hey everyone. Firstly, thank you so much to the Australian cycling team for this nomination and selecting me for this award. It really is a huge honour. I'm an Aussie living over in America, trying to do my best here, and to be recognised and supported, really means the world to me. This is my 21st year of racing BMX, and it definitely is officially my most successful year to date. And yeah, I really have to give a massive shout out to everybody back in Australia and the Australian cycling team for their constant support, and most importantly, their trust in me that we can get this job done within the program, and allow me to be here and train and perform and do the best we can. So thank you so much. Very excited for the next few years to come. I feel like it's, we're still yet to get the best out of it, and I'm very excited and, looking forward to working with you all again. But yeah, thank you so much. This is a great honour, and I really appreciate it. Thank you.
And for the men, for the Hut 6 Men's BMX Racing Rider of the Year, the finalists in this category are Isaac Kennedy. He was 7th at the World Championships, 4th in a World Cup, and 3rd in a UCI C1 race. Josh McLean got 2nd in a UCI HC race. He won one of the UCI C1 races. And Anthony Dean, 22nd at the Olympic Games, his 2nd Olympic Games, and now into retirement. For this one, the winner is Isaac Kennedy.
Hey everyone, Isaac Kennedy here. Super excited to be announced as the 2021 Male BMX Racer Rider of the Year. It's a really cool achievement, and it's good to see that the hard work from the years all paid off to be awarded with an award like that. So super stoked, and a good way to cap off the year. But yeah, just thanks to everyone that's got me to this point where I am today, and all my sponsors, coaches, everyone. So no, it's really cool, and looking forward to 2022. So thank you.
From BMX, it's now time to turn our attention indoor, and it's to esports. It's the 2021 Zwift Women's Esports Cyclist of the Year. Our 3 finalists are Katie Banerjee on the back of finishing in 3rd position in the AusCycling Esports Series and 3rd place at the Oceania Esports Championships. Justine Barrow, she was the winner of the AusCycling Esports Series, 2nd at the Oceania Esports Championships, and she had 2 wins in the Zwift Racing League. And Vicky Whitelaw, she won 3 stages of the AusCycling Esports Series and had 4 top 10s in the Zwift Premier League, the highest level of racing on the Zwift platform. The winner of the 2021 Zwift Women's Esports Cyclist of the Year is Vicky Whitelaw.
Hello everybody. Thank you so much for the Australian Esports Cycling Award. I'm truly honoured to be receiving it, given that the virtual cycling platform started for me over 9 years ago, and it was a means of getting through my newborn's naps and the insanity of that phase. And it has really evolved into something that I enjoy so much. I've met many people from around the world. I'm racing on a high-level women's racing team, and we're having such fun. And so yeah, I'm really loving this platform. I'm loving where it's going in the future, and I hope to be doing it for many years to come. This award is going straight to the pool room. Thank you very much. Bye.
Now for the 2021 Zwift Men's Esports Cyclist of the Year. The finalists in this one, Freddie Ovett. What an impressive season it was for him racing indoors. 4 first place finishes and 4 second place finishes in the Zwift Premier League racing. That's the highest indoor racing you can do outside of the World Championships. And then the other 2 finalists, the Hill brothers. Ben Hill on the back of 2 wins in the EVR Europe Series and 2 first place finishes in the Zwift Racing League. And his brother Sam, he was a finalist in the Zwift Academy and he was the winner of the AusCycling Esports Series. Well, the 2 brothers are going to have to continue to debate because the winner of the Zwift Men's Esports Cyclist of the Year is Freddie Ovett.
Hey guys, Freddie Ovett here. I'm in Girona, Spain. Obviously not back in Australia. Wish I could be. Not possible right now, but just would love to say thanks so much for the nomination for the Esports Cyclist of the Year. It means a lot to me. I've been a big fan of the platform ever since we got locked indoors 2 years ago, and that's all I could do. But yeah, really proud of the moment, and just want to say Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and hope everyone stays safe. Cheers, guys.
From racing indoors to racing outdoors, it's time to turn our attention to the mountain bikes. And it's the 2021 Dirt Surfer Women's Mountain Biker of the Year. The finalists is Sian Ahern, the Australian downhill mountain bike champion, Zoe Cuthbert, one of our rising stars, second in the Australian Cross Country Championships and second in the Cross Country Short Track Championships, and Rebecca McConnell, Australian Cross Country Champion, 2-time second, 1-time third at Cross Country UCI World Cup races, and 4th overall in the UCI MTB World Cup. No surprises here, it was a breakout season for Rebecca McConnell. She is the winner of the Dirt Surfer Women's Mountain Bike Rider of the Year.
Hi, I'm Beck McConnell. Just want to say thanks for the award for Female Mountain Biker of the Year. It was another crazy year, but I'm super happy with how it went, and just want to say a huge thank you to everybody who has been along for the ride and for all the support.
Now for the 2021 Dirt Surfer Men's Mountain Bike Rider of the Year, our finalist, Troy Brosnan. He's been one of our leading downhill riders for a number of years. He had 2 first place finishes and 1 second place finish in World Cup downhill races and finished in 3rd position at the World Championships. A fantastic season for the South Australian. Jack Moyer, he had 5 first place finishes in the Enduro World Series round, going out the overall winner of the Enduro World Series. And Sam Fox, the Australian under-23 cross-country champion, and he had 2 top 50 finishes at World Cup races in the under-23 category. And the winner of the Dirt Surfer Men's Mountain Bike Rider of the Year is Jack Moyer.
Hey guys, really stoked to be picked as the Oz Male Mountain Biker of the Year. There's just so many fast and crazy good riders in Australia, so yeah, it's a real honour. I just want to say thanks to everyone for all the support this year, like all the messages, reaching out on Instagram, YouTube, whatever, and just, yeah, following my season. I felt that energy coming into every single race, and yeah, just want to say thanks for that. And hopefully this COVID stuff eases up soon, and I'll see you guys all at some races in Oz. Cheers.
There was so much to celebrate for our paracyclists, particularly at the Paralympics in Tokyo. It's now time to turn our attention to their awards. First up, it's the 2021 Cask Women's Paracyclist of the Year. The finalists, Carol Cook, a silver medal at the Tokyo Paralympics in the WT1-2 time trial in the road events. Paige Greco, she picked up a bronze medal at the Tokyo Paralympics in the WC1 road race and the time trial. Emily Petricola. She was the winner of the silver medal at the Tokyo Paralympics in the WC4 road time trial, just 9.3 seconds behind the gold medal. And the winner of the Cask Women's Para Road Cyclist of the Year is Emily Petricola.
Hi guys, just want to say a huge thank you for the honour of this award tonight. I can't believe that I've won it in a Paralympic year. It's been a huge year, it's been a huge couple of years for me, and I wouldn't be able to do any of it without the paracycling staff from AusCycling, so specifically those that I work really closely with, Nick Formosa, David Betts, Jill Leckie, Karen Faulkner, also the Victorian Institute of Sport for their ongoing support, Harry Brennan, Shane Kelly, Phil Tate for everything that you guys have done for me over the last few years since I moved back from the UAE. I feel really stunned that I've been able to do this, so huge thank you to all of you. Couldn't do it without any one of you, so thank you very much.
Now for the men and the Cask Men's Road Paracyclists of the Year. First up of our three finalists is Alistair Donoghue, who collected a bronze medal at the Tokyo Paralympics in the MC5 time trial, and he finished in 5th position in the road race. And who can forget those images of him slipping all across the road in treacherous conditions. Darren Hicks, a gold medalist at the Tokyo Paralympics in the MC2 time trial, 1 minute and 32 seconds ahead of second place. And Stuart Jones, 5th place at the Tokyo Paralympics in the MT12 road time trial, despite a mechanical problem. But Stuart Jones, at those Paralympics, he won the hearts of everybody when he waited for one of the South African athletes to encourage them and didn't worry about his own performance. It was brilliant, Stu. The winner of this one, the Cask Men's Para Road Cyclist of the Year, is Darren Hicks.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all enjoying the virtual 2021 AusCycling Awards. With the last couple of years being such a trying time for all, I'd really like to take the opportunity to say thank you for the continued support through AusCycling. I'm really proud that this year I got to attend my first Paralympic Games and wear the green and gold. I'm even more proud that I got to stand on the top step of the podium and hear our national anthem play. To be named the Cask 2021 Men's Road Paracyclist of the Year is a great honour, but even more so to earn the honour during a Paralympic year. So I really like to say a massive thank you to my coach Cam Jennings, but also to our amazing support staff that can keep our paracycling team running as smoothly as it does. Without your hard work, we certainly wouldn't be able to do what we do on the bike. So thanks very much to everyone. I hope you all enjoy the rest of your day, and cheers.
From the road to the track, it's now time for the 2021 Argonne Women's Track Paracyclists of the Year. The three finalists: Paige Greco, gold medalist at the Tokyo Paralympics in the WC1 3-kilometre individual pursuit in what was a world and Paralympic record time. Emily Petricola, also a gold medalist at the Tokyo Paralympics in the WC4 3-kilometre individual pursuit, again a world and Paralympic record. And Amanda Reid, a gold medal at the Paralympics in Tokyo in the WC1 500-metre time trial, again a world record and Paralympic. Pretty tough to make a decision on this one. I don't envy the judges, but the winner of the Argonne Women's Track Paracyclist of the Year is Amanda Reid.
I'm very honoured to receive this award. I didn't think I was going to win it, as everybody did so well this year. I'd just like to thank everybody who has supported me along my journey, and I hope to continue all the way to Paris 2024. Thank you.
For the 2021 Argonne Men's Track Paracyclist of the Year, our three finalists: Alistair Donoghue, silver medal at the Tokyo Paralympics in the MC5 4-kilometre individual pursuit; Darren Hicks, silver medal on the track at Tokyo and the Paralympics in the MC2 3-kilometre individual pursuit; and David Nicholas, he picked up a bronze medal in what was a personal best time at the Tokyo Paralympics in the MC3 3-kilometre individual pursuit. And the winner of the Argonne Men's Track Paracyclist of the Year is Alistair Donoghue.
G'day everyone. Firstly, congratulations to all the other recipients tonight, the ones that have been and the ones that are yet to come. I just want to say a massive thank you to Wazza, Betsy and Cam, for leading the charge of the para team and making everything run so smoothly in such a weird 18 months that it's been, and giving us the best preparation possible. It's an honour to win this award tonight. There's been some amazing results, come out of Tokyo from everyone. So anyone that won anything tonight, that was even nominated, it knows how much of a big deal it is. So yeah, to be on the receiving end, this is amazing, and it's such a nice surprise, even though I'm recording this now. I personally want to say a big thank you to my family and my close friends who have supported me through, what is such an unusual time and the highs and lows. Specifically, Spindler and Dio, my close support network, for all the work they've done with me and helping me get to Tokyo in the best shape I've ever been in. Everyone behind the scenes, the mechanics, the physios, it's been amazing. And so I just want to say a massive thank you to everyone. It's been unreal.
We now turn our attention away from the track and it's across to the road, and it's the 2021 Federation University Women's Road Cyclists of the Year. Grace Brown is one of our 3 finalists. She finished in 4th position in the time trial at the Tokyo Olympics. She was also the winner of the Classic Bruges de Panne and was 3rd at the Tour of Flanders. It was a big season for Grace. Sarah Gigante, she won the individual time trial at the National Championships, and she also dominated across in Adelaide at the Santos Festival of Cycling. And Chloe Hosking, on the back of contracting COVID at the start of the year, she bounced back and she was a stage winner at the Tour of Norway and also the Tour de Ardèche. The winner of the Federation University Women's Road Cyclist of the Year is Grace Brown.
Hi, AusCycling and friends. I'm really proud that this year, 2021, I've been awarded the Female Cyclist of the Year. It's been a really incredible year with some race victories and also representing Australia at the Olympics where I came 4th. Obviously, I have a lot of people to thank for their support along the way, both from when I started cycling but also particularly this year. First of all, I want to thank my coach, Flick Wardlaw, who's been a real mentor and support for me, as well as my family, especially my husband, and of course my trade team, Bike Exchange, and AusCycling staff for helping me along the way.
From the women, we now turn our attention to the men for the 2021 Federation University Men's Road Cyclists of the Year, our 3 finalists. First up, it's Rowan Dennis. His big objective, it was the Olympic Games, and he collected a bronze medal in the individual time trial. An outstanding ride by Rowan Dennis. Jack Haig is another one of our finalists. Despite crashing out early at the Tour de France, he bounced back and he finished in 3rd position overall at the Vuelta a España. And then it's Ben O'Connor. He went on the charge on stage 9 at the Tour de France. He won the stage and he ended up finishing in 4th position overall. The best debut ever by an Australian at the Tour de France. The winner of the Federation University Men's Road Cyclist of the Year is the Fremantle Flyer, Ben O'Connor.
Hi all, it's Ben O'Connor here. Just want to say I'm really grateful and honoured to have received the Australian Road Cyclist of the Year award for 2021. As I said, it's really unexpected. I think the year itself was also unexpected with how it played out and how I was able to finally, achieve what I've always dreamt of and hoped for, and what a lot of people have always put effort into me for. From grassroots back in Australia, from Wayne Evans with Saddleless Racing and Todd Elliott backing the team, and then to Andrew Christie Johnson at Avanti, and it goes on through Dimension Data, and now to As You Deserve Citroën, where I now finally feel I've found a strong home and a place I love to race and race my bike, and I've enjoyed this year, and the Tour de France this year with the 4th overall, and the stage win, of course, was pure madness. So there's too many people to thank, but you know who you all are, and the closest to my heart really is my family and my fiance and my friends, and that's what gets you through the hard moments before the success that you see this year. So thanks to all, and I'm really honoured.
We head back onto the velodrome. Now it's time for the Victoria Women's Track Cyclists of the Year. Our finalists, Georgia Baker, 5th at the Tokyo Olympics in the team pursuit, 7th at the Tokyo Olympics in the Madison, and 6th in the Madison as well at the World Championships. Carly McCulloch, another one of the finalists. She was 9th at the Olympic Games in the Keirin, 13th at the Olympic Games in the sprint, and she has announced her retirement. Good luck, Carly, with the next phase of your life, and thank you for everything you've done for Australian cycling. And next up, it's Maeve Plouffe. She was 5th at the Tokyo Olympics in the team's pursuit, but she also set a new Australian record in the 3,000 metre individual pursuit with a time of 3 minutes, 25 seconds, 0.44. The winner of the Vittoria Tyres Women's Track Cyclist of the Year is Maeve Plouffe.
It is such an honour to be receiving this award as the Vittoria Tyres Women's Track Cyclist of the Year. I think after what's been such a hectic 2021 with the Olympics, it's only been recently that I've actually had the opportunity to sit down and reflect and be grateful for the opportunities that myself and my team have been presented with this Olympic cycle. We've pushed ourselves to our absolute limits physically and learnt so much from that. But also personally, I've learnt the importance of things like community and, visiting schools and inspiring the younger generation. And as a professional athlete, those skills stick with you for life. This is the first time in my career that I've actually been able to have the privilege of calling myself a professional and representing Oz cycling and Australian cycling on the international stage. And for that, I'm so grateful. I'm looking forward to seeing what my team and I can achieve in 2024 with all these lessons that we've learnt. Of course, what I want to do most is thank the people around me who've made this happen. My personal support network of my mum, dad, sisters, aunties, uncles, grandparents, everyone who's cheering at home, but then also keeping me balanced on my days off. The AusCycling High Performance Network and staff who are involved in taking care of every little meticulous detail to make sure that we're ready on the start line. And then, of course, my teammates. These are the people who inspire me to do what we do every single day, and these are the people who I trust more than anything on the start line to have my back because I know I have theirs.
Now for the 2021 Vittoria Tyres Men's Track Cyclist of the Year, our 3 finalists: Matthew Glaetzer, 4th in the team sprint and 5th in the Keirin at the Tokyo Olympics. And most of us know his story of returning to the sport after battling cancer. What a performance it was just to make the start line in Tokyo. Well done, Matthew. Our team pursuit squad, they picked up a bronze medal at the Tokyo Olympics. We all saw the drama. Well done to Cal O'Brien, Lee Howard, Sam Welsford, Luke Plapp and Alex Porter. And the team sprint squad, they finished in 4th position at the Tokyo Olympics, consisting of Matthew Glaetzer, Matthew Richardson, Lee Hoffman and Nathan Hart. The winner of the Vittoria Tyres Men's Track Cyclist of the Year, it's the team pursuit squad.
Hey everyone, this is the men's Australian team pursuit team. Fortunately, Kel can't be here today. He's training away in lovely Spain. So there's a message on all behalf of the boys saying a massive thank you for the award today to take out the male track athlete of the year. It means a lot to us, especially throughout the year we've had. It was a very special and unique Olympics, and I think for us to get a medal, we're really proud of. I can happily say that the fire in the belly is still there, and I think that a lot of us have that hunger for Paris, and I can say that we're not done yet. So, yeah, massive thank you for all the help and support over the years. There's a massive team that just is beyond us 5 guys, so it reaches all the way back to the staff, support team, and even athletes that didn't even go to the games. So, massive thank you, and we'll hopefully see you out there again.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
So we've gone through each of the categories. We know the mountain bike, the BMX, the track, the road cyclists, the paracyclists of the year. It's now time to see who our finalists are for the Oppy Medal. This is the most prestigious of them all. It dates back to 1958, the first one being won by one of our all-time greats, Russell Mockridge. And of course, it's named after Oppy, a man who rode the Tour de France way back in 1928. He was one of the great pioneers of cycling, not just Australian cycling. So much so that in the early 1930s, he was voted by the French public as their sports star of the year. ahead of many of their local sporting stars. He was that popular. He went on to have an impressive political career as well, and now this medal has been named after him. And you look through the honour roll, and it's the best of Australian cycling, and amongst them, the best of world cycling. There can only be one winner. The winner of the 2021 Sir Hubert Opperman Medal, the Oppy, goes to Logan Martin. Before the Olympics, few people outside of the sport knew the name Logan Martin. Not anymore. No other athlete is more dedicated to the craft of BMX freestyle than the Queenslander. In preparation for season 2021, Martin built a scaled-down skate park in his backyard for training at a cost of about $70,000 and perhaps raising a few eyebrows from the neighbours in the process. The investment was worthwhile. Logan had a stellar season, winning the national championships en route to becoming world freestyle champion. And then the big one, the Tokyo Olympics. The 28-year-old became the first ever freestyle BMX champion with a peerless ride and became a household name in the process.
Yeah, it's honestly, this is a massive honour. I had a quick little, research to see all the things that Oppy had accomplished in his career and, why he's, I guess, has this award to give out to, to the Cyclist of the Year. And, he obviously did a lot of great things in his career, and to be up with so many other names that have won this award before is, it's pretty special. Yeah, I mean, it's amazing. There has been so many great athletes on that have been awarded this award, and to be now on that list and up against those great names is, it's special. Yeah, this is a pretty big achievement to be the first ever freestyle BMX athlete to win this award. It just puts freestyle BMX more on the map, makes it more known, and since we've become an Olympic sport, we have had more more interest, and we have been able to sort of branch out a little bit more. But yeah, to put freestyle BMX under this award is pretty special as well. There's a whole team that's behind me that has helped me get to where I am. All my main sponsors, Rockstar Energy, Hyper BMX, Snafu BMX, have been there from the start. My clothing sponsor, LSKD, my glove sponsor, Fist Handwear. I've just signed a new deal with Pushes Online, which is an online retailer, which a lot of the cycling world would know who they are. And my family, my wife holds it down at home when I'm traveling and when I have to train and things like that, which is obviously a massive part in my success. And then a massive shout out to the Australian cycling team. They've been supporting me for a number of years now. To have all their the doctors and the physios and all those sorts of things behind me definitely just helps me stay healthy and things like that. QAS, AIS, all those guys definitely help this journey as well. So massive shout out to my family and all my sponsors. So I'll continue competing. My next goal is to get to the Paris Olympics in 2024. It's under 3 years away, which is not too far. I do really enjoy what I do. I enjoy riding competitions and working towards the next event. So the 22 season looks pretty busy at the moment. And then the qualifying period starts in a year's time. So I'm looking forward to competing more, traveling more, and I'll do my best to get to the Olympics and back up this performance in Tokyo.
Congratulations, Logan Martin, on joining AusCycling's most prestigious honour roll as a winner of the Oppy Medal. I'm sure that there's a lot of people that watch the Tokyo Olympics and see that as somewhat of an overnight success, but probably close to 20 years has gone into it, and there's the great story of the park that you put in your backyard to replicate the freestyle circuit from the Tokyo Olympics. Hopefully inspired plenty of young kids to get out on their BMX or any type of bike, and a few of us closer to middle age to also get back out onto the bike as well, whatever type of bike that may well be. Thanks to Comwire IT for supporting this event. Without your sponsorship of the AusCycling Awards, this wouldn't be possible. Likewise for each of the category sponsors and your ongoing support to make all of what happens whether it be on a mountain bike, a BMX, the road or the track, helping make all of that possible, and looking forward to continuing to build the great community of cycling. I look forward to seeing you in the new year. Hopefully you have a safe and Merry Christmas. And as we say farewell, here's a message from AusCycling's key partners, Commonwealth Games Association and Sport Oz. Bye for now.
Some people in high-performance sport may have experienced incidents and practices that are not acceptable. The AIS wants everyone in Australian high-performance sport, past and present, to be able to share their experiences, feel supported and get help if and when they need it. The AIS Be Heard service provides independent, free and confidential support to athletes and staff across the Australian high-performance sport system. You can even make contact anonymously. There are many reasons to contact AIS Be Heard. Everyone has their own reasons, and they are all valid. No matter what it is, or when it was, we're listening. You will be heard. Access AIS Be Heard through the independent and confidential website, or you can call or email if you prefer. AIS Be Heard. We're listening.